My husband feel like, oh, why are you doing during the day? No, I'm not doing anything. I'm watching Netflix. I get asked a lot how I balance being a stay-at-home mom, staying fit, working, and being a wife and all of those things together. And I'm going to basically tell you how I balance it all. I'm a full-time mom. I have 2 children. One is a toddler, he's 3 years plus, and my second, he's a boy, and then my second, a daughter, is 1 year plus, born July. Now this is December, so 1 year, August, September, October, November, December, so 1 year 5 months. So both of them are pretty big and they're very active. My husband, they have a house to tidy every few seconds. It's crazy. And then I'm a vlogger, I don't know what you call it, mainly on Instagram, but now I am coming headstrong on YouTube, which I'm excited about. And another thing, I'm a business analyst, finished my studies, now I'm trying to get a job. Also, I'm a personal trainer. Specifically, I'm focusing on moms. So I'm pre and postnatal certified, so I train some clients, when I get the ones that pay me what I think and what. And then I've created already a workout program for moms, like a live workout videos every day, actually 4 times a week, I would suggest. So on the program is 4 times a week, and then you rest the other days, all scheduled out in a calendar. Working on my website as well is a lot of work. What am I doing? Taking care of myself. So trying to do my workout, trying to be mindful. Oh, I'm also an influencer, right? And I have to deal with a lot of emails. I'm going back and forth with companies and PRs and all of these things. So to me, it's a lot. And not to mention the house tax that needs to be done. Laundry every single day. We have to do laundry every single day. If you're not washing the clothes, you're spreading the clothes. If you're not spreading the clothes, you're drying the clothes, you're folding the clothes. But thank the Lord, I have a husband that is helpful. Anyway, so how do I balance it all? At the beginning of it, if you haven't watched my get to know me video, you need to watch it. I'll try and link it below, but if I forget, mommy brain, just go through my videos and find the get to know me, because you're going to understand a bit more what I'm trying to explain right now. I used to be happy about overworking myself. I feel like, okay, my husband feel like, oh, why are you doing during the day? No, I'm not doing anything. I'm watching Netflix, but the thing is, I am busy every day. I am very busy, and I even think to myself that I'm not doing anything. But when I write it down, the things I do in a day is a lot. And before, I don't really feel like, oh, it's any issue because of that video get to know me, because I'm kind of coming out of a space into a new space, and I'm seeing it like in a different light to normal people that have kind of enjoyed life and lived life like the normal life, right? So I was excited to do all of these things and overwork, and always in the evening I am exhausted. And not only am I exhausted, I will still be working. I will work till I'm sleeping, yeah, be on the phone working, you're answering emails, you're doing this one, you're doing this one. But of recently, thank God to her lovely husband, I've agreed to take some tasks off my calendar. This is useful. So if you're a mom trying to see if you can try to do some side hustle or side work, or something on the side for yourself, okay, you're not necessarily going to go back to work and get a childminder for your children. You want to stay with your children, but you also want to know how can I balance this so that I don't go insane. And one thing is definitely slowly try to talk to your husband to see if they can take some of the things off your calendar. Okay, it's one thing to ask husband, do this, do this, do this, do this, because that means every single time you are going to be asking them, do this, do this, do this. I mean, we get tired. It's like we are begging. But if you speak and make it clear that, okay, hubby, can you be doing this, this thing is your thing, it has nothing to do with me. Nobody should call me and be like, Chioma, this haven't been done. Do you get what I mean? So if you can have that conversation, you know how you talk to your husband, you know how you have that conversation to make it work. But that is really helpful. So in my instance, my husband folds the clothes, okay, and spread the clothes, take out the trash, and put the children to bed. Okay, so this is helpful to me. This is really helpful to me. Washing the clothes is gonna be mine. So you need to know what you do and what your husband can do. You just kind of need to work in agreement. So let me give you an example. I don't like washing dishes, but hubby really think it's important that I like washing dishes. Okay, so that one is undebatable. So we just agreed he's going to put the children to bed, and I'm going to use that same opportunity to wash the dishes. So it's about compromise here. Okay, so depending on how the conversation goes with your husband, you are able to give him some tasks that is clear to both of you that this is not your responsibility, that he's going to be helping out in the home by doing these things. Do you get what I mean? This is going to help you significantly, because then you're going to have a bit more time to invest into whatever dream or goals you want to try out, to pursue. It's going to give you more open headspace to even attack some other part of the house, because me, sometimes I feel like there are some things in the house I just never have the time to do because I am constantly doing other things. So that is one way to balance work and life as a mom, as a full-time mom. Another thing that I do is I plan, when it comes to my self-care, I enjoy working out as self-care. That's my self-care, working out. I love it. And the second thing, maybe this watching YouTube videos, but I really need to cut those down because it's not really an effective self-care to me. Okay, then working out helps me mentally. It helps me to feel really vibrant and nice, energetic vibe. So that is what I call self-care. I used to do my nails in 2021. I used to do my nails for self-care, but it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop because Eva is going to save all her money for a house now. Okay, we are saving towards a bigger goal, so we are not spending money in 2022 unless it's a necessary spending, like investments to my business or something important. Eva is broke. We are not spending money. As doing my nails used to be self-care, but I think I have my fair share of it right now. I can do my nails myself. These things I used to go and get my nails done. They are spoiled my nails so much. They have spoiled my nails. My nails is so annoying to me. It's not good, basically. So I'm gonna stop it for that reason as well, and I'll take care of my nails myself. Let's see how we do. If I need to learn how to put acrylic myself, we might do that, but at the moment that self-care is going to stop. So my main self-care moment is doing my workout, and what I do is I try to do it in the morning. So waking up earlier than the children, the husband, I either jump on my bicycle. I'll put the link on the description. Bicycle that I just ride it's packed inside our bedroom. I'll just ride on that early in the morning. It's not noisy, everybody's sleeping. I get my workout in. You also have arm roll thing, so you can walk your upper body and your arms as well. Or I try to do my workout during the afternoon, like now when the children are sleeping, or I do it in the evening. But the evening is not really working well for me because, like I said, for me personally, in the evening I'm always very tired, and the only thing that is going to work in my evening is my brain. So anything that requires my brain to function, I can possibly do that work in the evening, but not my physical body because I feel very tired. Find whatever it is that is something of a self-care for you and plan it into your day, wherever it's going to fit in and work well for you. So that is one thing I've been doing that's really helpful. Another thing that I've been doing that is really helpful is planning my children's sleep time, nap time. Okay, nap time is very important. It was a lot of trial and error for me at this time. The one I can remember is my daughter will sleep from like 9:30 or 10 o'clock or 10:30, and she'll wake around 2 or something like that, or about that time then I will take my son to sleep. So I basically have one child out. Okay, Aku will be here, Annabelle is sleeping, Annabelle will be here, Aku will be sleeping, and basically I don't have any time to myself, because these children, when they're out, they will not allow you to do anything for like a straight hour by yourself. So definitely, if you can find a way to mix your children's bedtime to make sure that they nap together, if you have more than one child, that would be really good, because that's like a chunk of time that you get to do whatever you want to invest your time into. For me it's video, for me it's email, for me it's creating content. I just created a content today, that's why I'm creating this one too. You know, when you get ready, you get ready. Let's do everything together. That is one thing that I've been doing that's really helping me to balance motherhood and work. And another thing that I had to do, because I used to put 2 of my children in, they have one room they're sharing, put them together there is always headache. One person will cry, you don't know what's happening. I'm constantly looking at my phone to see what are they doing in that room. But now I thank God for the inspiration. My son is sleeping in our room and Annabelle is sleeping in their room, and this has really helped me. There is no noise, that's actually sleeping. Before, when they're in the same room together, nobody sleeps. Sometimes they'll just stay there until I bring them out and nobody is sleeping. So you need to kind of find a way to make it work. And if you feel like you have things in your room that your toddler keeps breaking, like my son have done so much damage in that room. So what, my makeup bag is still so messy right now. He put this thing inside the lipstick. Is the powder, the brown powder is all over. Oh my god, I made a video, go and check it. He literally messed the whole bed with brown powder. You see my skin? That's how my bed was looking one day when I opened that door. And anyway, what we did was, every time before I put him for his nap, we just take everything. You have to do it. You will get used to it. Just take everything out that you think he can break and spoil your room and make you unhappy. Just take it all out and put it in the corridor. Put it somewhere and that he cannot get to it. Okay, you're going to be able to enjoy your life better. They now sleep, take their nap together, and I have a lot of time in my hands to do things that are productive to me. Another thing I do is I try to cook maybe 2 meals together at a time. I'm not so much a person that cook like a week's worth of meal at a go, because my husband, I would say, he doesn't necessarily know what he wants to eat in a whole week. So we have an idea of 2 meals that we will definitely eat. So let me give you an example. Beans and sweet corn jollof and maybe jollof rice. So if we agree these 2 meals, we are definitely eating it this week. I try and cook that maybe on Sunday or Monday. That will stay in the fridge, and then we can eat other things around that. That definitely helps when I try and cook 2 meals together at a time. I know some people like to eat fresh. If that's your thing, then you just have to build your life around that and just dedicate that time to it. But that definitely helps me to be able to balance, because there's so much time in the day. When the children are awake, trust me, you cannot do anything productive. And if you are really trying to do something productive when your children are awake, you are going to be snapping at them a lot, because they want your attention. They don't want you to be focusing on anything else but them. So I try to leave easy tasks around when the children are awake, but the tasks that require me to mentally focus to do, I need to do them when they are not awake. So whether it's before they wake up, or when they're taking their nap, or in the evening. So it's all about trying to figure it out and working around it. And the final thing I'm going to say, because my daughter is now awake, so I need to go and get her, the final thing I'm going to say is try to plan is to try to plan husband is here, is to try to plan just the normal things you do around your children. So for example, I try to work to have my bath after I shower the children, so that is kind of one thing out of the way. It is done, everybody, that is sorted. So try to see if you can link some things together so that it becomes a kind of a routine, that once you have done it, that is done out of the way. So you don't have to bath the children and then maybe in the afternoon when they are sleeping you try to bath, because it's possible that you might wake them up, or you can be using that time for something else. Yeah, so if you can put some responsibilities, some things together that you can do at the same time, so that you have done that and that is sorted. And yeah, you basically do that every day. Just put things in a form of a routine basically, so that you know what you're doing every single day. It becomes a routine, it's part of what you do, and if it works, it works. Basically have an idea of the time and slots I have during the day to invest into different things that I'm doing. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. Nobody ever finds it perfect at the beginning. Even now it's not perfect. It's all about having the mentality that you are going to keep going and figuring it out. I don't think anything is perfect in life, but when you find something that is working really well for you, you just stick to it as far as it's working, and when it stops working, then it's time to figure out another way to make that thing work. That's why life is a juggle when you have children and you're trying to achieve other goals of yours. So just be kind and patient with yourself as you're trying to juggle it all, and yeah, as long as you're trying, you will figure it out and you're going to make progress better than if you are to not do anything at all. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts, and if you have any other tips for us or even for me, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.